Databases work by storing data on different tables that are related to each other. Two tables are related when the primary key field on one table is linked to a foreign key field on another. Let's take a look at how this works in Access. This database has a table for employees and another for employee phone numbers. Both tables have a primary key, and the employee phones table has a field set up to be a foreign key for the employees table. Now let's create the relationship. The first step is to make sure that the fields you want to relate share the same data type. Here, we want to relate the fields in each table called Employee ID. The data type for this field in the phone table is number, and the data type in the employees table is AutoNumber. AutoNumber is a type of number field, so the data types of these two fields match. To create the relationship, go to the Database Tools tab and click Relationships. We can add tables to the relationships diagram by dragging them from the navigation pane. To create a relationship, simply drag the primary key to the foreign key. In the dialog box that appears, we can choose whether to enforce referential integrity. Basically, this means that if we change or delete a record in the employees table, that change will also happen to related records in the phones table. Once the relationship is created, a line will appear connecting the two tables. Another way to create relationships is to make lookup fields. The orders table has some lookup fields already created, so we can see how they work. These two fields are lookups that are related to the employees and products tables. When we click on a lookup field, a drop-down appears where we can select data directly from the related table. This makes it much easier to enter new data. Let's create a lookup field to get information from our customers table. First, go to Design View. After selecting the row where we want our lookup field to appear, click Modify Lookups. Since we want to get values from a table, leave this option selected and click Next. Next, we choose which table we want to use. On this screen, we can select fields to appear in the drop-down. We don't need to see the customer ID number, so we'll just select first and last names. This screen lets you sort your data any way you'd like. Let's sort by first names. The next screen lets you adjust the width of the columns in the drop-down. Just like in Excel, we can automatically resize these to fit the data by double-clicking. Finally, this screen allows us to give the field a name and choose whether to enable data integrity. Now when we go back to Datasheet View, we can use this new lookup field to add customer information to orders. If we go to the Relationships view, we can see that creating the lookup field also created a relationship between the tables. We've just seen how to create table relationships as well as how to make lookup fields in our tables. Relationships are essential to building a functional database.